How can you be a role model for other people? You know, you obviously care about influencing those around you in a positive way, that you want to leave an important mark in the world. You want to make your own dent. You want to leave a legacy. You want to contribute something significant. You want your family and your friends and society to look up to you and celebrate you, but also learn something from you. So how do you be a role model? Everyone always says you should be a role model. How do you do it? I got a couple ideas. First and foremost, be there for people. You know, a lot of the world is sort of half-hearted in what they're doing. You know, you've got the half-interested parent, you got the half-hearted lover, you got the half-engaged teacher or professor, and people are lacking full presence and awareness with the people they are around, and because they're in a distracted mode or they're dissipated in their energy, that they're not really there. You know what I mean? It's like like some people have a father, but the father is really not there emotionally, spiritually, as an example. They're not available to other people. You gotta be there if you're going to be a role model. You know, it's so easy just to go through the motions, but not actually engage with people, not actually create that emotional connection, to be distracted. And today, it's almost, you know, it's almost a joke. You go out to dinner with people and they got their phones out and they're texting the entire time. They're not creating any authentic communication because they're on their phone. They're distracted. And if they're not on the phone, they're looking at the phone. You know, they're suspecting that phone's gonna buzz. And they're like, you know? And so they're not actually in the moment with others. A great role model. Think about somebody who had great influence in your life. You know, maybe you had a grandparent or a caregiver or the guy or gal down the block who inspired you, or that teacher. I bet they were really good at getting present and just being with you, you know? That they, even if they were really busy people, when they connected with you, they were right there. They were there. And it's that old thing Jesse Jackson said, is people don't want our presence, they want our presence. They don't want our gifts, our stuff, they want us. So if you want to be a role model, you got to learn to get to be there. You got to develop your own level of mindfulness and awareness to the moment in such a way that you can actually be engaged with people again, right? Get there. And also be there consistently, right? Be there consistently. That the person who has the greatest influence in your life, they're there. They're consistent. You know, I have a lot of people in my industry, and we call this the expert industry or the thought leadership industry. You know, the bloggers, the YouTubers, the content creators. There's a lot of people come in and say, you know, I want to make a difference like you did. I want your views. I want your followership. I want your fans. And I say, great, go create content. And they'll create one video and then they'll bail. And then they're upset that they're not being perceived better, or they're not making their difference. And it's because they're lacking consistency. You know, I didn't rack up, 50 million plus views and over 3 million fans on Facebook while the time we're shooting this because I did it once in a while. I did it every week. You know, if you want to make a mark in the world, you got to be consistent. You got to stay on top of things. You got to be there for people. You got to be there for your family, your friends, those that you care for, those that you lead, those that you serve. And if you're online and you're trying to make a difference, you got to be there consistently, not once in a while when the muse strikes. As a job, consistently, as a mission, be there. That's the first part of being a role model. The second part is to project positive energy to the world. There's a lot of haters, there's a lot of dissent, there's a lot of upset people. Your job, if you really truly want to be a role model, is to learn to tease out the positive things that are happening. It doesn't mean there's not negative, and it's not being, someone who can't see the difficulties of life. But it's being that person who, even in the difficulties, you can tease out the lesson or the positive thing that is there and amplify that and show that to the world. You know, a lot of people speak ill of their careers or their industries or their companies, and they just bemoan things and they talk negatively all the time. Well, the people who are speaking negatively all the time, you know what they are? They're bitter. They're not the role models. They're less interesting as humans than those who are noticing what's going on and turning it into a positive direction, even if it is bad. Look, it's not to say that they never acknowledge or discuss or be aware of the negativity. It's okay to call a wrong. But what they're gonna do from the wrong is say, this is wrong, but I could see there's positive intent here, or I could see this one thing good that did happen. Let's talk about those. And now let's talk about what that new positive direction is gonna be. And also think of yourself as exuding positive energy to other people. You know, when I walk by people on the street, I often say in my mind as I pass them, I say, I wish you joy, abundance, love, and health. And I just say it in my mind, and maybe they don't know what I really say, you know, but they can feel it. Like there's a positive intention coming from me towards them, and I want you to do that. You know, if you really want to be a role model, the people need to see that you have positive intentions for them and that you're sharing positive information, positive content, positive vibes with the world. Next piece, I would say, the third idea that just comes to my mind thinking about role model that I think is so vitally important is that you help other people discover their truths. That means you ask questions of others, you engage them, and you really do ask them questions that get them thinking. You're sort of Socratic in your approach to asking questions. You're trying to elicit them discovering something deeper about their own lives. You're asking them, what is it you really want? You're asking them, what's truly important to you? You're asking them, what is it you want to focus on and be and achieve and do and feel? You're truly focused on the other person. You're not going around, I am the role model. You're not focused on you, you're focused on them, right? Matter of fact, if you think about these first three ideas I've even come up with in my mind and shared with you is, one, be there for them consistently. Number two, positively engage and share positive energy for them. Number three, ask them questions to help them discover themselves more. Because think about the person who had so much influence with you. Didn't they kind of teach you, how to think? And they taught you how to think by asking you questions, good questions. And so they ask you questions about life, about your career, about what you wanted, about your standards, about your values, about things that you just found important. And by you thinking about those and answering them, it was just being in their space that you learned about yourself. That's your job now if you want to be a role model. Help people learn more about themselves. Help people help themselves. Help people discover something they didn't know just through discussion with them, just through discussion. And then the fourth idea that comes to my mind automatically when we talk about role models is just get it done. If you're in a career and you want to be a role model, succeed. That's how you're going to make that difference. People are going to see you getting your dreams done. They're going to see you knock your goals off. They're going to see you rise from adversity. They're going to see you rise when you struggle. They're going to see you be so resilient and so dedicated, so committed that you can't help but achieve. And as you achieve more, as you succeed more people look up and go, wow, that person must have some traits or knowledge or skills or information that help them get going. Let me follow them. Let me ask them questions. Let me learn from them. And then they'll engage with you in a different way. When you succeed, people see you as a role model. So keep fighting for your dreams. The world needs to see more humans out there chasing after their dreams, being our authentic selves. And you can be part of that story. So go do that. I hope these ideas helped you because the world needs to see you be the best of you. The world needs more people out there championing others on. The world needs more of that positive energy that we call the charged life. Hey guys, it's Brendan. Did you like this episode? If you did, you can do 3 things right now to continue your journey. First, you can subscribe right here to my channel, which I hope you will, so I can keep sending you videos on a weekly basis to change your life. Second, you can get my brand new book for free by clicking the link right here. And third, you can also go to my website, sign up for my newsletter so that I can send you free offers, free products, free programs, updates on my events, new podcasts, and everything else that we don't do on this channel here. If you'd like to do that, just go ahead and click any of these buttons you see right here. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, go out there every single day of your life, live fully, love openly, and make your difference today.